Good morning. Feet together, abs drawn in, shoulders roll up, back and down a couple times. Welcome to barre class on a Wednesday. Last two. Last one. Step it out. Swing those arms. Maybe some bigger arms. In a moment, we'll take 2 steps to the right. 4, 3, 2. Let's add a hamstring curl at the end. Then we're going to go 3 hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, and again. 3, 2. Good. So grapevine and then 3 hamstrings, or not grapevine, 2 steps are fine. One more each way. 3, 2, 1. Last. Stay here, hamstrings. Bend your elbows, palms facing down, shoulders out of your ears, push back. Hamstring curl, tricep press. Good. Turn that press, or excuse me, because hamstring curls into a knee lift. Make that press become a big arm movement and pull it down. Up and over. Give me a good rotation, knee across the body. And again, we're going to stay on one side and double time it. In 4, 3, 2, here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1, step. In a moment, we'll take 2 steps opposite direction. 4, 3, here you go. Let's add that hamstring curl, just one to start with. And then 3 hamstring curls at the end. One more time. Here we go. Last time, sorry. Hamstrings only, hands to your side, push back, tricep press. Knee up, bigger arm movement, pulling down. Up and over, knees cross, rotate at your waist. We're going to stay on the left this time in 4, 3, double time it. Step it out. This time, inhale, exhale, bring it down. Shoulders out of your ears, pull those abs in. Let's round and tuck, and then extend nice and long. And round and tuck, and extend. And one more time, round it, extend it. Let's drop that right shoulder in. Look over your left, please. Other way. Good. One more time, each way. Nice. And then curl that tailbone under, roll through that spine, extend through that spine, stand up, and keep your legs nice and wide. A little bit of turnout here, abs drawn in, tailbone long. Just really simple little plie here. Just really focus on ribs down, tailbone long. And then adding on, lift up on your toes, do a couple staying up with your heels lifted. Good. Sorry, a little cramp there. You guys keep going. All right. Then you're going to come down, lift your heels, and come up. Heels down, you're down, heels up, you're up. And then you can make that a nice fluid motion. Nice. Arms out to the side if you want. Bring them up and down if you like. Keep that going. Good. Just a couple more here. And then stay down. Abs are in, tailbone is long, ribs are pulled down. You're up on those heels, so you got a nice little balance here. Bring your hands together, drop your heels, stay bent, lift your heels, lift, lift. So just kind of concentrate a little calf work here. Good. 4, 3, 2, stay lifted. Come all the way up. We're up on those heels, and then just straight legged. Here we go. One more little round of calf work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it and bring it down. All right. So you're going to need your chair, your ball, and your weights for this first exercise. Let me switch out with my kitty cat. All right. Okay. So we're going to start with just a single weight. Ball is handy. So we're going to put that weight, let's put it behind your right knee, and then really tuck your heel close to your booty, right, so that you're not going to drop that. And then bend your left knee so that when you bend, your tailbone isn't out, you're as upright as possible, right? Abs are drawn in. Then from there, we're going to tip, but we're going to do that with a flat, long, flat spine. Keep that right leg bent. Left leg, sorry. All right, from there, flex that right heel to the sky and just press up. Good. Pause for a moment. Switch that weight. Grab your ball. Put it below your ankle. Flex through your heel. Come into that same elongated position. Squeeze the ball in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Bring it up. All right, here's the fun thing we're going to do is we're going to put those two things together. So the ball is behind your right, or excuse me, the weight is behind your right knee, and then the ball is snug down. And then you come on down. So you lift up and you squeeze in. You lift up and you squeeze in. Lift up and squeeze in. Make sure your abs are in. You're not, sway back. Press up, squeeze the ball. Press the weight, squeeze the ball. Push to the sky, squeeze the ball. You should feel these. Push up, squeeze, push up, squeeze, up, squeeze. 2 more, up, squeeze, up, and squeeze. Stand it up. Keep all that how it is. Keep that left knee bent. Whoops. Pay no attention to your instructor. I'm not sure I'm going to put this one on YouTube. All right, knees are together, left knee is bent, abs are in, try not to have that booty out. And then we're just going to flare this to the side and squeeze in. So we lift, squeeze in, lift and squeeze in. I swear I practiced this earlier. Keep going. Lifting up, squeezing in, lift up, hamstring curl. You guys are probably dying by now because I've only done 4 and it's killing me. Good, keep going. All right, this last one, hold it up. Make sure that heel is in line with the knee and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. and relax. Woo! That right knee, right leg should be kind of excited on fire. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So we're going to start with just the weight. And you're going to bend that right knee so that with a flat back you can hinge, right? So if we keep that back flat, I mean that leg straight, that's what bad things happen in the spine. Flex through that left heel and push it to the sky. And press. And press. Good. Come on up. Switch the weight out for just the ball for now. Come down. Squeeze in. Squeeze in. Yeah, squeeze that heel towards your hip. Last two. Last one. All right, here's the fun and excitement. You bring that weight behind your left leg, left knee. Squeeze it tight. And take that ball. Squeeze it tight. Bend the right knee, find that flat back, press the heel to the sky, squeeze in, press and squeeze, press and squeeze, press and squeeze, press, squeeze, push, squeeze, few more, press up, squeeze, push up, squeeze, up, squeeze, two more, stand it up, keep your right knee bent. Flare to the side, squeeze in. Lift, squeeze. Lift the leg, squeeze it in. Lift the leg, squeeze it in. Lift, squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Keep that going, please. Just two more. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Lift, leave it there. Hamstring, curl, curl, squeeze, 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 and squeeze. Woo! All right. Bring that ball between your thighs, feet in parallel, and one weight in each hand. Shoulders up, back and down. We're going to bend the knees and let them come forward. Now, you can have the option to lift your heels for a little more quad work, but you are also going to be doing work with your arms, so you're going to figure out if that would work for you or not with balance. So try it maybe first with your heels. Bring your arms in front of you, so away from your body. Bend them a little bit, press them straight. Bend, go a little higher, press them straight. Bend, go a little higher, press them straight. Shoulder height, bend, straighten. Stay, 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 stay. Now try and lift the heels. See how that's going to work for you. Bend 1/4 inch. Lower your hands about 1 inch. Bend, lower about 1 inch as you straighten. Bend, lower about 1 inch as you straighten. One more time. Bend, lower about 1 inch as you straighten. And we go back up. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Two more. Bend, straighten, sorry. Bend, straighten. Now we head back down. Bend, straighten, squeeze that ball. Keep those heels lifted if you can. And then climb back up that ladder. Lower back down. We're going one more time. Climb the ladder. And go down the ladder. And relax. All right. Put your weights down for just a second. We're going to go into our triceps. But we're going to also still work our booty again. So we're going to bring that ball behind your right knee again. And both weights are going in your right hand. Left knee bends, right? And you can lean on the chair like that if you want. Again, just make sure you're not rounded. You're as extended as possible. More challenging is going to be to push that chair away. Shoulders, make sure they're not rounding forward. Lift them up and lift that elbow high. Pinky to the back of the room right now. Straighten that arm. Lift that heel. Bend, straighten it. Straighten it. Pinky up. Should feel that in your triceps. If 2 weights are too much, you are welcome to switch out to 1, but we're not doing as many as usual since we have 2 weights. And bring that gently down, and let's go ahead. We're just going to switch that over to the other side. So, ball behind your left knee, weights in your left hand, and again, lengthen it out or however you want to be. Roll that shoulder out of your ear, pinky to the sky, straighten that arm, flex the heel up, bend, flex, lift. So the arm is bending and straightening, pinky to the sky, heel is pressing straight up. Two more, and bring that up. So again, hopefully, that got some tricep and that booty again. All right. So now we're going to bring that ball down between your ankles. So you have a little bit more inner thigh awareness. Squeeze that in. And then we're going to have thumbs facing the front and weights in each hand, right? Straight everything for now. Just bring those arms straight in front of you. And then you're going to bring them out into a V. And then out into a T, thumbs up. Good. And then into your V, 2 each way, and then in front, 2. Notice when you come in front, let's try not to swing the body. If and when you want to add on, you're going to add a heel raise. So we're going to work those calves again. 2 in each direction, thumbs up, shoulder work, calf work. Then if you want to change this a little bit, turn your palms down. So we're going to go knuckles up, still going out into that V, and then out to the side. And into your V, and then in front. One more round like that, into your V, and your T. Hopefully your shoulders are feeling this. Mine are. And then last one in front like this. All right, listen up. Here's your challenging one. Not as many because our shoulders are pretty fatigued. Thumbs come in, pinkies are up, shoulders out of your ears. In front for 2, ribs down, into a V, pinkies to the sky, thumbs down, out to the side, thumbs down, pinkies up. Good, and a V. And in front, this one should feel a little awkward and not very comfortable. Like Rudolph's nose is not very comfortable. And then to the side, and then we're going to come back front with that V, and in front. Woo. And that should be enough for your shoulders for now. All right. So let's set those weights down for a second. Bring that ball back between your thighs. So we did this a minute ago, this position, but we did not do it holding on to the chair. So therefore, we're going to ask for a little more challenge this time. As you bend your knees and slide down that imaginary ball, keep your heels as lifted as possible. Squeeze the ball, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, sit down, squeeze 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up, squeeze down. And up. Good. Oh, I forgot. Squeeze at the bottom, not the top, sorry. Good. This time, just 2 squeezes at the bottom and up. Sit down, 2 squeezes and up. Down, 2 squeezes up. Last time, stay down, squeeze the ball, just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now squeeze the ball, isometric contraction, hold it there, reach down, hopefully your weights are handy, you're just holding, 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 arms are out in a V position, up, bend the elbows, up, squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. So you should be getting quads, a little bit of calf unless you've lowered your heels, and working those shoulders and biceps again. Squeezing that ball, inner thighs. And of course you're working your balance. Give me 4 more, please. And relax. All right, again, that should have given us some shoulder, some bicep, and definitely some inner thigh. All right, we're gonna go back one more time, yippee, to that ball. I don't know, it has a mind of its own today. Operator error. Ball behind your right knee again. In that left knee, and probably just a single weight this time in your right arm, all right? We're gonna lift that leg up and we're gonna rotate it open and try and get, the hip, the knee, and the heel at the same level. And then we're gonna raise the arm, so a rowing motion. So this is that rear deltoid, left knee is bent, right leg is moving as a unit, right? Not heel up, not knee up, everything moving at the same time. And that left quad is stabilizing, mine is shaking, and bring that up. Other side. I'm gonna go ahead and move. So that ball is behind your left knee this time, and the weight is in the left hand. Right knee is bent, and then that left leg is up, right? So we're moving it up as a unit. And relax. Ooh, I think it's time to stretch out those outer hips. Let's cross your right knee, right ankle over your left thigh. Stick your booty up in the air. You can relax on that chair. Really elongate that spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then tuck and round. And then let's extend again. And round again. Right leg comes down. We're going to come up and over to your right, and then to your left. And then we'll uncross. We're going to bring that left ankle across the right thigh. Sit that booty back. Shoulders out of your ears. Really extend that spine, lift that chest, and then round everything under. And then extend again. Really reach. Left leg goes down. And first we'll reach to the front, to the left, and then to the right. Very nice. Ooh, shake all that out. We are not finished with our weights nor our ball, so we're going to come down to the ground for now. You can keep your chair handy, maybe just at the end of your mat. Come on down. All right, so we're actually going to start with one more round of tricep. So we're going to prop ourselves up. I don't want this uncomfortable. It could be between your shoulder blades. It could be a little higher. It could just be at your neck, just so your upper body's lifted a little bit. I just don't want you to have it so far under that, you know, if you're here and your neck is just going, oh, what do I do, right? So find somewhere where you feel it's comfortable. I don't know. All right, let's bring both weights, if you're okay with it, into your left hand. So we already did pinky to the sky triceps. So this time I want you to turn your palm up. Make sure that your wrist isn't cocked, so straighten it out. And then bring that left arm, straight arm, overhead until you notice your left ribs are going, what? Right? Notice I'm exaggerating, everything leaned. So I'm gonna square my hips, and then I'm gonna try and square my ribs. So my left obliques are working, and I hope you found that, right? So I'm not letting my left rib cage lift up. All right, so we're just gonna start like that, straight arm lift. Again, put that ball where it's comfortable, not annoying. Look at those knees and notice if the left one is wobbling. Try and find those muscles that keep that leg from moving and keep that rib down. Now we're going to add on, bring the arm overhead, bend the elbow to the sky, feel that long stretch on your triceps, straighten the arm and bring it overhead. Up and over, bend, straighten, and above you. Up and over, bend, straighten, and above you. Keeping that left rib cage down the whole time. Just a couple more here. Good. Now leave it up and over. Bend the elbow. It's right by your ear. Straighten, 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 and relax. Oh, hopefully you got the burn that I did. All right, take that left arm and just bring it over your head. And you can put the palm down and just get a nice stretch here. You can try turning the palm the opposite way. This is just a passive tricep stretch. And then we're going to bring those weights into the right hand. And again, we're going to turn the palm up. We're going to bring the arm overhead and see what it does to the body. Again, I'm exaggerating, so I have to square my hips back up, and then I have to pull that right rib cage down pretty strongly, and then that arm comes up and over. So I'm leaving my right hands on the right rib cage so that it doesn't go popping all around. Silly thing. And now we add on, up and over, bend the elbow, straighten the elbow, up and over. Up and over, bend, straighten, lift, sorry. Up and over, bend, straighten, lift. And then we go up by the ear, we're gonna bend and straighten, and straighten, and straighten. And relax. Whew. Take that arm over your head, just bend the elbow, let the palm go face down, or you can try tucking it. Just different angles, you see what works for you. All right, and then we're gonna bring that ball between the knees, please. You're gonna bring your weights onto your hip flexors. I'm pretty sure this is the last booty work, so good on you. Big toes are touching. Shoulders out of your ears. If your ribs are flared, let's pull those down. Then let's lift those hips, and at the very top here, we're pushing our weights down, and we're gonna squeeze the ball and lift the hips. Squeeze the ball and lift the hips. Now, we're gonna add on if you want to, and that add-on is to simply straighten your left leg. Flex through that heel. Don't let that left side droop or sag, nor the right. Lift, lift, lift. You can point or you can flex, sorry. Left leg down, right leg extends, same thing, other side. And relax. All right, as I said, that should have been, actually, you know what? It was not our last booty. I'm sorry, I forgot. We have one more hamstring booty exercise because we have this ball and we have our bridges and, you know, life is good. If you want to, hands go under your weights just to keep your chest open, but press those shoulders down, take those ribs, pull them down. Both feet are on the ball for now. Let's lift up in that bridge. Now that should be a little wobbly. You are welcome to stay there, or if you want, you can start this smallest little hamstring curl. Roll the ball out, roll it in. Roll it out and roll it in. 4 more. And then all we're going to do is press the hips as high as we can, push those heels into the ball, lift your toes, really feel that glute, go an inch higher, an inch, 1 inch. And relax. Woo, that should have polished off your bouquet. All right, we'll stretch those hamstrings well in a minute, but just for now, grab one hand behind each hamstring, take a little rock side to side. All right, how about one weight holding on between both hands, shoulders out of your ears. Going into some ab work now. Deep breath in. On the exhale, pull the ribs down to float the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Don't let your body pop, right? So keep the ribs secured. We keep that tailbone lengthened. We keep those arms overhead. Feel that extra challenge. And then exhale down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Ribs pull down and in. Inhale, reach those arms over your head. And exhale, down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Take a break, adding on. You're going to bring one weight onto those ribs, and the other weight is still in your hands. Deep breath in, exhale. Pull that weight, those ribs down. Now, depending on how your body is shaped, it might roll, your weights might roll down, or if you're a little more, if you have ribs more flared or barreled, then they might stay in place. And then inhale, reach overhead, and exhale down. See if you can keep that weight on your ribs for that awareness. If it rolls down, so I'm going to pretend it rolls down, then instead use that to keep awareness that you're keeping the belly button pulled in. I like it better on the ribs because that's my, weak leap. They want to lift up. They want to flare. They want to play. All right, last 2. And relax. All right. We're going to bring, your ball is still handy, hopefully. Mine rolled away a little bit, but hopefully it's still handy. We'll add on in just a moment. We're going to take a single weight, and we're going to put it below our knees. Stack those legs tabletop. Shoulders down, press wide here, pull those ribs down. Imagine you had that weight, or if you really want to make life miserable, put that weight back on those ribs. Exhale, sink those ribs. On the inhale, move your knees away from you, and then exhale to lift them back up. So this is our toe touch exercise with a weight. If that feels like a lot, you can move that weight. You don't have to have it there. Good, take a pause. Now, I'm going to give you an option on this next one, because we're going to have that weight, that ball underneath our tailbone, so that when we come into our toe touch, we're in balance. Now, it's all fine if you want to leave your hands there, but more challenging is going to be to lift your fingers, or mostly to straighten your arms. And if that's enough, stay with all of that. If you're really jonesing for more, you can put a weight below your shins. I got too much chaos going on now. Good, and keep that going. Good, when you come up, go slowly. Keep the knees bent the whole time, so it's not a straight and lower bend up. Knees stay in tabletop, slowly lower. Oh, don't straighten those legs. Keep those knees bent. And then slowly come back up. Beautiful. And then you can move your weights to the side. You can move that ball to the side if you were up on that. And then we're going to do that negative to neutral exercise. So this time you are going to place that ball between your shoulder blades, so you have a little bit of a lift here, and your weights are going to be handy in case you decide to use them. Shoulders up, back, and down. Ribs are going to pull in and push against the ball to lift you a little bit higher. Then on the inhale, you're going to allow your head to drop back. Now, a couple of options here. Bending the elbows and then just giving those couple of fingertip edges for support, that's fine. So you exhale, push into the ball and lift up. Inhale, up and over. Exhale to press. If you want it to be a little more challenging, you're going to grab one weight and put it behind your head. And while it supports you, it also adds that extra resistance. Now, if one weight adds resistance, you know 2 weights, of course, would add more. So you are certainly welcome to add that second weight. But don't forget, this is about going up and over that ball initially. Keep that going for me, please. And relax. You can move that ball out of the way. And now we're going to prop ourselves up on our elbows, and we're going to bring that ball behind our kind of low back sacrum area. Have those weights handy, please. So we can lean back as if we were going to do a roll down, and we can let go, and we have perfect support here. So therefore, be really conscientious that you're not letting this happen. Shoulders are backing down, chin is nodding yes. We're going to start nice and easy, one arm at a time rotates. And then, if you want to add on, take a single weight. Open it, come back to center, trade it with the other weight. Try to keep your spine long, not grinding down. If you're rounding too much, we'll be kind of taking those vertebrae and just pressing them against each other. If you want one last level of challenge, put one weight in each hand. And as you rotate to the front, you're going to lift that back arm. And then you're going to rotate the back arm up, or excuse me, the front arm up, and the back arm rotates back. So this one should be pretty incredibly challenging on those rotating obliques. And then just come on back through center and relax. Shoulders up, back, and down. All right, the last thing that we'll do here is a side plank. So you're gonna have some options since we have the weights and the balls. Right off the bat, just find yourself in a regular side plank position. Let's have the ball right underneath you, where it just gives you a little bit of support, and then take one weight right above you. And then you're going to press down and lift up, press down and lift up. Just 2 more, press and lift, and then put that weight on your top leg or hip and hold it down there. And do that same lift, small lift. then take a break. Now, you are welcome to do either of those again, or if you want to try that side plank, remember you always put your bottom foot on first, top leg goes after it, and then you come up. Now, once you've done that, if you're feeling fancy, you can take your weight or here and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, or not, and lift, and relax. And we're going over to the other side. We're going to start with that single weight, and that ball is going to come underneath us as we find our side plank. We tuck it under the hip or the leg. We start with a straight lift. And we put it here. Good. Now, you're welcome to stick with either of those. If you want that challenge, you find that balance on the ball, bottom leg first, top leg crosses in front. And then if you like that, you can add that top arm or put it on your hip and lift, or just keep the balance with the ball, totally up to you. And then as you're ready, come on down, meet me on your spine, have your weights handy. What the heck, have your ball handy. We're gonna stretch, but we'll use those for the stretch. So put one weight on each side. That way you can use them to help keep your arms open. We're gonna bring that ball behind your right hamstring, bend that knee in, left knee is bent. Hug that knee in nice and close. Bring it across to the left, and then bring it open to the right as the left leg opens right. And then come back through center, straighten out that left leg, flex through the heel, and grab the ball to pull that right knee even closer. And then let the tailbone relax down, and then bring that knee up and in, let the tailbone curl. And one more time, leg moves away, tailbone is flat, but we're still gonna bring that knee in close. Flex through that heel, press it to the sky, straighten that leg. You can move that ball up, lift yourself way up, roll up, point, flex, and come down. And now this is where we're gonna bring, we're gonna bring that right knee into a bent knee position and slide the right leg underneath that weight. And a little twist there. And then as you come back through center, just drop your right leg across the left, lift it up, flex through that left heel, close the gap, bend both knees, and let the knees drop to the left, weight underneath your right arm to keep that chest open. And back through center, uncross, put the ball behind your left knee and hug that in. Bring it across to your right, and then let it open to the left as your right knee opens left. Then come on back through center, straighten out the right leg, grab the ball, bring that left knee in close, tailbone curls, and then flatten it down. And then curl it in again, and press it away. And one more time, keep the tailbone down, but pull the knee a little closer, flex through the heel, roll it up, roll the ball up the straight leg, point and flex, and then, bend that knee, slide your left hand under, and get a nice twist here. As you come back through center, drape that ankle across the right thigh, bend the knee, bring it up and in, extend that leg up, point and flex, cross all the way over, drop right, left hand under the weights. And then everything back through center, hug that ball underneath both knees, take a little rock side to side, and then see if you can roll yourself up and mosey on over. You can drop your ball on the way if it's in a reasonable place. Go ahead and give me that cat stretch. And that cow. Tailbone is going to stay lifted. Toes are going to tuck under. You're going to press those hips up in the air and pedal out one ankle at a time. Good. Walk your feet nice and wide. Walk it back. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs. Round into your cat. Extend into your cow. And then let's lift all the way up. Thank you guys for being here.